Welcome back to another Camp A podcast. Boy Rome, Theezy. We in the building once again. Action packed weekend.
What up, though?
Great sports weekend. We was just going through our rundown and we didn't even
Hey, man.
touch a college thing. College didn't have the greatest weekend. I really just to hit on that real quick. I really like how Miami looking. I was able to watch that game when I was on vacation and they got some. Ooh, that was crazy. That was crazy. That
Man,
was
that A and
crazy.
M, that A&M Notre Dame
Yeah,
game. Ooh, woo,
yeah,
that was the game of the day. Seriously, like they went back and forth, and I thought A&M
yeah,
was going
yeah.
back down, and they
Two
was like, "Nah, we
two
here,
live American
we
cult
here."
fan
That was
bases going
crazy.
back and
That
forth.
was crazy.
And if we said it to Sharon, I'm gonna tell you the same thing,
Absolutely.
Marcus. You better get it together. Hey, you better get it together, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, listen.
He didn't
Hey,
took.
hey,
He,
man.
he didn't
Hey,
took.
and
He didn't
they
took
don't
too
deserve nothing.
early.
But
Too early.
biggest story from the weekend. First off, I'm gonna give you credit.
Right.
You
Right.
stuck by it. I wanted my dog to win. I just couldn't see it just because of all of boxing history. But you stuck to it. You said it right before the fight. Man, I got Bud. And you were right on point because that was a boxing
Yeah.
masterclass. Like it was just inside out, pace, precision, skill, athleticism, speed.
Yeah.
Like I
Man.
believe Canelo still got more
Yes.
power and obviously was the bigger guy. But man, did Bud and that's why they call it the sweet science, because all that's cool, but you gotta have a game plan and you gotta be able to execute. What was your thoughts from the fight?
Yeah. Nah, man. Super nervous for Bud. Like you said, 2 to 3 weight classes, 20 pounds. That's a lot in terms of boxing. But man, he went in there and he put on a show, man. He was a tactician in that ring. I talked to one of my guys earlier, and this guy, shout out to him, shout out to my boy. They call him the Tornado. He's uh boxing historian, like loves, I always send him a text, and we talked earlier today, and he was just like, man, he said, you ain't send me no text earlier. And I was like, oh man, my bad, it was late. I know you are old man, I ain't want to just send you no text. And he was like, listen, man, he said, they not giving this guy the due that, like, they celebrated it, but I don't think the casual fan really doesn't understand what happened on Saturday. To do what he did was on another level and something we have never seen. He said it is a historic moment. He said, and I'm not a super emotional guy. He's like, but I love the sport of boxing. He said, I shed a tear. I said, whoa. He said, that's how historic that was and what we saw.
Yeah,
He was like, it was a lot of
I
people. He's like,
swear.
we all wanted him to win. We just didn't think he would win. And, he was just like, man, listen, y'all got to show that brother love on what he did. And he's at the top of the mountain. He said, truly, truly, he said, people can say, yo, he's one of the greats and flirt with that, go all you want. He said, he up there, man. He's like, you got to give it to him. What he did. He said, and this guy was a huge Earl Spence guy. I remember when he and I talked, he thought Earl
Mm-hmm.
was gonna take Bud out when they fought. And I remember we talked afterwards, and he was like, "Bro, he dominated him." He's like, "I was shocked," and he said for him to go in and just
Man,
not only beat Canelo the way he did, but he whooped him, like straight up. That was his words. He whooped him. And I was like,
all right,
yeah,
I was about to say
the guy name is
that.
Terrence. I said, yeah, Terrence. It was fun. Ironic, his name is Terrence, spelled the same way. I said, yeah, Terry. It was just crazy how he whooped him, man. He was like, yeah, bro, he whooped him. He whooped him. So he was like, man, that needs to be celebrated. That was historic. He said the casual fan doesn't understand that. He said those who have been around boxing for years understood what happened on Saturday, and that needs to be celebrated. He definitely wanted to go. He up there. He up. He's in the. He said top
He
five. You
never
could
gave
flirt where you want to
Canelo
put him. He said, but he in that top
like a,
five.
a easy like, okay, this is what he's doing. Like early, like he was like getting in and out and stuff, and not really like and getting paid in
Right.
the corner. Then he got out of there, and then later on, I want to say like the 6th, 7th. I'm just trying to remember this because I was on vacation
Mm-hmm.
at the time doing God knows what. But he started standing in there. Like, bro, we can exchange. And was winning in the exchanges. That's what I'm like, oh
Right.
my God. Like, for
Right.
real, like you gonna stand,
Mm-hmm.
front foot to front foot. Let's get it. Right in the middle. Boom, 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 boom. And he was just so much faster than Canelo. That was the thing, like, and he's the older guy. That's the other part. No, we didn't talk about that part that yeah, he's the older fighter on
Right.
top of everything.
37
By like
years
3
old.
years. Like, I really think,
Right.
he needed this for his resume.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my cousin, Mo's son, Reese. I was talking to him, and he really was like, he a really big Crawford fan. And I am too, and I think a lot of us are just because we respect him as a man. But he's been following for a minute. He's like, man, they gave Spence a lot
Mm-hmm.
of credit for beating the same guys, and they try to act like it was because they lost to Spence earlier and then they fought Bud. Bud didn't get the credit for beating those same guys, but it's like, nah, he just clowned them, and then they wasn't the same after they fought Bud. It wasn't the fact that they wasn't the same after he fought Spence. And we got, in the chat, and that name is floating. As usual, like we talked about, like the barbershop
Yeah.
is cracking, and
Yeah.
the name Floyd is coming up. And Max Kellerman just had a great soundbite for it. I should have
Right.
grabbed it because he said that Floyd picked and chose who he wanted to fight at certain times, and I don't think that's disputable whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. But that was the game. You can't get mad. That was the game though, Rome.
Well,
Like you can't. I can't be
I
mad
get
at
that,
Floyd
but
when
it's
everybody
not
was doing
necessarily
it.
mad
That's
at
been the
Floyd.
boxing game
What it
for
is
years.
give Buck credit for he went and saw
Right.
everybody out. When y'all want to do this, let's get it. I mean, just the purse with the whole Canelo fight. And I believe somebody broke it down that Canelo has a deal with them, so he gets 80 no matter what. So it's more like Canelo got 70 and Bud got 50, more like that than compared to 150 to 50, because Canelo got his own deal with 80. But him going up all the weight classes, there's no rehydration calls, there's no catch
Right.
weight. Like Bud, we giving credit to Bud for saying, dog, I'm fighting whoever, anywhere, if it makes sense, money wise, and he fit the resume, I'm fighting on whatever weight, however I need to get it done. And like I said, it's not a knock on Floyd. It's just
Right. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, no, I'm with you, and I'm a Floyd fan, bro. I mean, but you got to give Bud the credit before right after he fought Earl and whooped his ass. He was screaming Canelo, and Canelo, I ain't fighting him, and then obviously we know money talks, and he made it happen, and he did what probably Canelo didn't think he would do, and he whooped his ass, man. It's a difference between losing and getting your ass whooped. Like he got his ass whooped, man. Like he dominated that fight, from top to bottom, from beginning to end. The scorecards was accurate. I don't think he lost a round that you just thought that he lost, like he shouldn't have lost or whatever. Like they got it right. They got it right. And you made hints to that before the decision came out, even though you was
known for it.
like, man, they better not play with him.
Well,
They boxing known for that, right? And they didn't, man.
well,
They didn't, man. I
once
think he knew that
it
he
was
won,
tied
but you
on
you
two
just know you
scorecards
never
at the
know
10th,
sometimes with the judges.
which is mind-boggling. Like, I don't know.
Which is crazy.
I don't know when. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
What
That's crazy.
fight was y'all watching?
That's crazy.
I don't understand. Like, I maybe had. I think, and somebody said it earlier, I think the first round just need to be 10-10. Like, why we got to do. how can you tell who won the first round? Just give them both 10. Cool. Move on, right? Whatever. And then after that, you know, would he
Right.
win
Right.
maybe 1-2? Like, none of
Right.
them felt like Canelo won the round. It was just like, yo, we're going to give him this one. I never felt like he, like, took a whole round from that dude. Just
Hmm.
the technician aspect of it, bro, is just
Yeah.
so. I wish boxing become like a bigger sport. And we get some more great fighters, man, because nothing moves the needle like this. Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's some good young fighters out there, man. You got Boots, you got Shakur. Say what you want to say about
Yeah,
Javante.
man.
I definitely need him and Roach to run it back for sure. Like, definitely hope that happen. But it's some young lions out there, man. But again, you want the best to fight the best in their prime. I don't want the past your
Well,
prime. Let's get it on. Fuck all that. Like in your prime, let's strap it up. And they made it. I saw some commentary. Jim Gray had did an interview with I think with All the Smoke with Jack and Matt Barnes, or maybe he did it with Shay Shay and Ocho. But he said they made such a big deal about the zero, the wins and the losses, right? And what I think the point he was trying to make was, you look at the old fighters, Muhammad Ali, George
mm-hmm,
Foreman, Mike Tyson. They took losses and they were still great, right? They had
mm-hmm,
they had L's on their record, but they were still calling them goats and the greatest ever, and things like that. So I think we just in this generation where everybody want to go undefeated, and
mm-hmm.
I don't want to take. I'm too scared to take an ass whooping. I can't just say, you know
Yeah.
what, hey, I lost, kind of like a street fight, kind of like how we grew up, right? If shout out to my cousin Mark, when we knuckled up, fought, hey, it was
Mm-hmm.
dusted off. You live,
That's it.
quote the great
Yeah.
John
Bill's
Weatherspoon.
character.
You live to fight another day. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But there you go. But in boxing, they so worried about that loss, man. So
Well,
they
we
scared to
got new
fight.
players in the
It
field
is it
of
is what it
boxing,
is.
and Turkey Alashik or whatever his name is. All I know is I feel like if Buddy didn't put on that fight, I feel like at least it would have been a split decision. At least, like I just don't. On Mexican Independence Day, Canelo fighting in Vegas. What do you like? And it wasn't like to the normal, like
Hmm.
it wasn't like a bunch of knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have found a way to spin it. Like they don't even have to fight a way to spin it. Just this is what I scored. But I don't think they want to mess around with them with the what Hove just call them the picnic table heads. I don't think I don't think they want to mess around with them. I think you're gonna score this fight the right way, and we're gonna go out of here and get these people a good show.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that
Right.
Dana White is trying to roll back some of the protections that's named after Muhammad Ali. I think that's wrong. I don't like Dana White's involvement in nothing the way he likes to pay fighters. But the Turkish guy, they got all that money. They about to make them fights happen. You
Hmm.
gonna fight who we tell you to fight. I was talking to Mo earlier, and Mo was saying how
Oh, for sure.
it was 8 divisions and 1 belt
For
per
sure.
division to like 1979, and we need to go back to that. It's 1 belt, 1 chap at each division. That's it. We ain't got that many boxers out here
Right.
that's worth a
Yeah.
damn. We need 1 belt per
Hmm.
division, bro. That's it.
Hmm.
Create a league, get some guaranteed
Right.
contracts out, and let's go.
Right. That's it. That's it. No, for sure. So let me ask you this, Ron. If you're Bud, you at the top of the mountain right now. Where do you go?
I
Where do you
think
go
now
next?
you've
If
reached
you're
a
if you're
plateau
him,
that you have to
where do you
see
go?
what's the next great fighters on the come up, and then they get their shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't foresee Bud fighting to 44, 45 just for the hell of it. He's approaching 40, so and he's down to like 1 fight
Nah,
per year.
nah.
So you just see over the next year of who's in the running at whatever weight division that he wants to stay at. I think that as an older man, I don't see him going back down to the 147s or 154s and nothing like that just to prove a point. I think you're gonna probably have to come up to him. He looked
Yeah,
comfortable as hell at 168, and maybe I don't.
definitely. I think
Yeah,
he
see,
I think he said he wouldn't go lower than 160. Like that's I think he was on record saying that. Would you fight if you were him, would you
yeah,
fight
I
Canelo again
would.
if
Just because
that's
I
what they
got
wanted?
respect for Canelo at that level. It was still a great fight. It was not like a fifth round knockout. Like
Okay.
Canelo still went the distance. Why not? What do you think?
Man, it's tough. I mean, when you've done that, I think if I'm him, it's it's tough, because you're undefeated. To me, you just reached the mountaintop. I don't think there's nothing else to prove, you know. So it's like, and I see Merck, shout out to Merck, he in the chat, easy, shout out to Frank, appreciate the support, fellas.
Yeah.
Um, for him, it's like
Mhm.
you go where the money's at. Like, get paid, because it's like you older
Yeah,
and
it's
you
got to
only
be
got
mega fights.
about two, maybe three left. So it's like the money, it's got to be
Yeah.
mega fights, and the money got to be, because the dog got a lot of kids, he hell a lot of kids. So it's like, I mean, yeah, if I'm fighting Canelo again for
He just don't
sure.
seem
That
like the
that's
type
that
of
purse got to
guy
be
that money
fifty
make you
fifty though this
move. Like
time
if he
for
was that
sure.
concerned about the money, he would have got a bigger split from this. Like I think that he'd make more money than he'll ever spend, more money than his family would ever need. I think he's probably smart with his money, protecting his money and stuff like that. Like there's not the days of, you know, Don King showing up with $1 million in cash and holding in front of Muhammad Ali face, give him the million, but we make it 20 on the back end. You know what I'm saying? I think he's smart. I think he's smart enough to protect himself in that way.
Right,
And like you
right,
said, if
right.
Canelo's the only person that makes that purse go to that level, then you give Canelo the respect as a Hall of Fame boxer and running back. I'm totally in for it again. I'll run that back for sure.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I just don't. Yeah, it's just tough, man. I think for him it's money, but you also don't want to go after money, because then that's when shit happens. You know what I mean? You don't want to just make it about the money, right? What about Canelo? What do you do if you're him? Is it rematch? I know a lot of people been talking about him fighting the one Hispanic guy,
Benavidez is really good. I
Benavidez.
seen
They say
a
he's
fight of
scared of
his.
him.
I believe
I
that was early this year,
mean,
right? He's really good. He's really
yeah,
really good. I I think Canelo definitely got
yeah.
to get back on in the W aspect. He didn't get knocked out, so you don't necessarily need like a tomato can to beat up on. But I would be looking to get some. Yeah, I'd be looking to get just to sharpen my tools up again, a tune up before I go back in there with Bud again. Um, it's the fights need to come from those smaller divisions though. To was at Bud's presser and wanted to give credit, and Bud literally was like, nah, bro, when you gonna fight my little bro over here? And Shagur was right there, like, let's get it. What's popping?
Man,
And
what?
that's those are like you
Man,
said earlier. You
let's
referenced
get it
Tank and
right.
Roach. That definitely need to be ran back. I don't know what Tank on with this Jake Paul. I get it, man. Get your money.
Man, they
Get your money, bro. But man, I don't know,
money
bro. Like
grab, money grab.
you just what did that finish? That finished a draw, right? Come on, man. Nah, 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 nah,
Which one? Yeah, it
nah.
was a draw.
We
Yeah,
gotta get. I gotta get my
man.
get back, bro. Because people out here
Right.
talking
Yeah. What you on?
like
You
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 won.
tripping?
Like when it's a
Yeah, you
draw, it
tripping?
literally could have went either way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
if I'm well, no,
I gotta
everybody was
run that
saying
back,
Roach
bro.
won. If I'm Tank, oh, okay.
Because
You
we
like
all
I
love
gotta
Tank.
run that
Tank
back
is
so I
Tank
can
is a
set
great
that,
fighter, but
set
what
that
we
straight
doing?
for sure,
What's
for
the
sure.
other kid's name to be running around with his pops all the time
Right.
that got beat up?
Yeah.
Who beat? Yeah, man. Come on, man. Like
Haney,
that's the fight
Devin
I
Haney
wanted. I
by
wanted
Ryan
to see him and
Garcia.
Shakur, and
Ryan Garcia.
that never
Yeah.
materialized. I wanted to see it though. I know now,
Uh,
obviously don't
he don't
not
want that smoke.
because Ryan seemed
Haney
like
don't want
he
that smoke.
owned everything.
I know.
To
I'm
quote
with
the
you.
to quote the great Mike Epps, and he beat you up. Like I don't know if you want that smoke with Shakur. Um, Boxing's in a great
Yeah.
place as long as
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
picnic man keep coming through with the tablecloth, and
Yeah.
let's get these guys
Man.
out here, bro. Get them out
Yeah.
here. And one last thing. Well, I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
but these
man.
fights got to start a little bit
Salute.
earlier, dog. God, Jesus Christ,
Okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Jesus Christ, bro. What we doing?
Bro, it was close to 1 o'clock. That's why. That's why. That's why I told my dog. He told my man, "You ain't text me." I said, "Bro, it
If
was
you
2 in
went
the
up for
morning
it then,
when
bro,
it
then
ended. I didn't want to hit you up
tell you.
that late. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, but listen, man. Salute the bud. He up there, man. Hall of Fame career. He one of the goats for sure. I don't know where. I know people saying better than Floyd. Man, I'm a Floyd guy, man, and I just think just what he just Floyd did it his way. That's where he got to get a lot of credit. Like he did it his way. He made it happen his way. He's still doing really, really well. So you know, I would have you and I and some of the fellows would have to really sit down and really discuss that one for me to be like, he's better than Floyd. But he's up there for sure. You got to give him his flowers. He up there. But he's still gonna have some fights, so we'll see. Where he take 3 more fights and he
That's
dominate.
the funny
I might be
thing.
like, yeah, man,
That's the funny
it's
thing because we do
give it to
got,
him. But big
a
shout
kind
out to
of an
Bud,
eight and
man.
24 type of deal with Floyd where Pretty Boy had them hands and would sleep you. Money Mayweather was more technical, more defensive, and he still had some knockouts, but he
Hmm.
wasn't the ferocious hitter like Floyd was
Right?
or Pretty Boy was throughout his whole career. That's what Bud
Nah,
seems to have on him. Like, I mean, what he did to Spence,
absolutely.
man, and the way he just
Yeah,
pummeled him, bro. Like them those are like they hurt, bro.
man,
Like
dominated,
the punches with him and Canelo, like Canelo got a chin like a
dominated.
tank. Like you just ain't gonna look like you hurt him too much. You know what I'm saying? But oh
Hmm.
my god, bro, man,
But he was hitting him with some flush shots, man. Flush.
that
You
hey,
saw that
that's
one
one of
where
the
he
greatest
kind of
shots
hit
of
him and he
all
turned
time,
and he
bro. Like
made
that's
that
one of the
face
greatest
like,
punches I've ever seen because you can literally see Canelo like, bro, are you really? He just got me with that. Like the other one when he threw the feint jab and literally
yeah,
didn't even bring it back and loop back around, boom again. Like it was just a masterclass. Big up to him. He definitely is a Hall of Fame
yeah.
first ballot fighter, bro. No matter what happens from now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
From here on out, don't matter. And he can lose the next three. It don't matter. He there.
Let's do it.
All right, man. So we let's switch gears. We're gonna go to your boys first. Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl rematch. Chiefs had some injuries. Um,
What are we
talk to me,
doing
man.
with the
What you
offense?
think? How
That's the
you how
only
you
thing.
feel like
That's the only
yesterday went?
question I got. What are we? Is this some kind of like early season game plan to put out some bad tape? Like, what is going on? Because I was in the same place in the first 4 weeks last year. And this ain't even about a built around Saquon this year. Like last year was clear. Y'all throwing it way too much. You need to work through dog and play out of that. This year is like
Mm-hmm.
we got like
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning went through the route tree and it's like 9 routes on the route tree. And it looked like we got three. We got 3 routes. I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
all out blitz. Everybody's at the line of
Right.
scrimmage. Clear as day, all out blitz. And we got 4 wide receivers wide running, routes says 6, 7 yards deep before they break. What is going on? Like the kid has proven
Mm-hmm.
that he can throw the ball. Is it Jalen? He's proven that he can
When
throw
you
the
say the when
ball
you say the kid, you
and
talking
make
about
all
Jalen?
the throws, in my opinion. Some people
Okay.
disagree. I just don't understand how you go through that Super Bowl run and winning 14, 15 straight games last year, and nobody's able to bottle you up if you're that bad of a passer, right? So, in my opinion, he can make all the throws. Why are our route trees and our combinations and our sets so basic? AJ running slants every play. And it's not even deep slants. He still looked dynamic when he does. Like, the one-hand grab that he had is like, bro, one of the best catches of the season already. And it's like, our defense is there outside of our weak side cornerback. And the
The
defense
defense
ready.
is stout.
The passing game
Listen, the
must
defense
improve.
is stout, man.
And
The
I
defense is
believe it's
stout for sure.
100% coaching.
Yeah.
And people want to point to Kevin Petula. I don't think it's that. I believe, because I was telling you that last year. We were looking at Kellen Moore's plays with the Cowboys and how I had all this stuff going on, all this. But he got to Philadelphia, and it was basic as hell early in the season. Then they opened it up, and then we went on a crazy run. I believe it's Nick Sirianni telling them, this is what we're doing. This is the offense I want to run. This is the basic offense. And then until it started hitting us over the head and people come like, bro, no. We doing this, bro. We doing this right here. Until that happens, we won't see a change. And I think a change is coming soon. I don't think we can beat the Rams like this. The Rams is a Super Bowl contender. We can't beat the Rams next week like this without a passing game. So it's going to open up, I believe, this week.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and what I think is, as long as y'all are ahead in games, this is the offense you're gonna see. It's like a game of keep
Mm-hmm.
away, right? I think to your point, they believe in Jay for sure, but you got Saquon back there. You got a dominant defense. It's like, if we don't need to risk it, don't risk it. Now, to your point, when they're playing the good teams, all right, we'll open it up. We'll see what happens. To me, that's risky business, though,
Travis Swift had
because
a touchdown
it's
right
like turning it
there.
on, turning it off.
He had a
You know what I
touchdown
mean?
that just
And
happened to not catch it. They score there, we lose. That's just
Right.
keeping it a buck.
Yeah, he just not right. You said Travis Swift. I'm like, who is he talking
Make sure
about?
y'all caught that.
I had to catch Travis.
Hey, listen. Let me say this real quick. If she wanted to marry me, I'll change my last name
Seriously, but I
right now.
Go
Hope my
ahead.
wife ain't watching.
Jerome Swift.
If my wife had that much cheese, I would have been Jerome Schultz.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. But no, I think with Jalen, they just feel like, listen, we ahead. We don't need to risk it. We gonna this is how we gonna play. But again, I think that's risky business, right? You gonna you already know how AJ can get. He ain't getting that ball the way he want to get that ball. You feel me? And I get it.
Long
It's all
term,
about
bro. Long
wins.
term, that
But
ain't
y'all
gonna
trying
work.
to win
Long term ain't gonna
another
work.
Super Bowl. It ain't gonna work. And you know what? I'm so thankful, because I thought you was gonna come on here on some fraud shit. It's about, we won the game. What you want us to do? Like Jalen, my man said to him at the line, motherfucker ain't even
So
have
here's a
100 yards.
misconception.
He's like,
And
shut
people
your
keep
ass up.
saying
We
that's
won the
Jalen.
game.
That wasn't Jalen. Because if you listen to it closely, Jalen going right into the snap count as the person that said it is finishing the sentence. That was Saquon. And Darius Slay put me hip. But I'll just making sure, we break a little news
but
on
regardless.
here. Yeah.
No, for sure. Break it down for sure. But no, I think you can't win a Super Bowl like that. And that's what we gotta understand. That's what Nick's gotta understand. Brother, you done been to two, you won one. Jay's been to two, won one. Most of the guys, y'all got a stout defense. Y'all want to get back there, and I think y'all got a really good shot to get there, right? But I'm telling you, it's gonna hang on Jay. I'm not saying he got to go out there and throw for 4,000 yards. I'm not saying he got to go out there and throw for 30 touchdowns. But what I am saying is, there are going to be games where he's going to have to throw for 250, 300. And they're going to say, you got to beat us.
Right, but
you're going to have to beat us, Jay. And not just beat us, but beat us consistently.
Super Bowl run last year. Well, not even the whole run, because Saquon carved up the Commanders and he carved up the Rams. So that was the run game and everything that come with it. And Jalen is a huge part of that with the option reads. It make your ends have to stop. And now that, the linemen getting downhill, cool. But in that Super Bowl, the Chiefs said, Saquon Barkley is not beating us today, period. And Jalen carved them up. I've seen Jalen
Mm-hmm.
carve up
Mm-hmm.
teams before, but he's limited to
He
the play
did.
calling. I don't think he's ever going to get to the autonomy of a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady when he is his own OC. Pretty much, you just helping me and my assistant, in the booth. He's not gonna get to that level. Call some plays where this kid can make
Yeah.
plays. You have to trust him at this point. Like he's been to 2 Super Bowls, bro. He's had big games every time that we need him to. Like every time at this point. Like he's won like 16 straight games at this point. Trust him. Just trust him. And I think Sirianni is a meathead. I've been telling you that I won't change that. He's our meathead. I love him. But he wants to play this like you said. We don't want to turn the ball over. We're not gonna
Right.
give you any opportunities. We're gonna play it really, really safe, and really, really safe ain't gonna get us that.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's the
saying. Y'all gotta
best.
and
It's the
not
best,
and
bro.
I gotta give credit to y'all
It's
offensive
the
line.
best.
Them dudes, oh my God, bro. You can't touch that. So in my opinion, I know you said some stuff earlier where you're like, yo, our receivers are
Yeah,
not
but
open.
again,
But man, you
it's
got that
the
much time,
combination of route.
somebody gotta
Like
be open.
I haven't watched all 22, but I intentionally watched the games where I could like look at the routes as the camera kind of like moving, and we'll have routes multiple times in the game where everybody runs 5 yards and hitch. What offense is that? Or like I said, they throwing a blitz at us, and you got AJ and
Right.
Devontae going deep. Just go deep, and I'm gonna throw it up to you. You got the 2 inside guys trying to juke 8 yards downfield. Like, where's the drag routes? Where's these dynamic routes at? You can't tell me that AJ and Devontae can't run, the drag overs or inside flag moves or them dynamic, 7-8 yard ends, outs, pick plays. Give me something, bro. Why we don't have a trip? Like how terrifying would you be as a cornerback if they came out in trips with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Jahan Dotson right there? You can't tell me you can't scheme up something with one of them open. Now, to your
Right. No,
what
I'm
you're
with you.
saying, if they was running that type of stuff and Jalen still wasn't getting
Right.
the ball out, I'm with you. Like, but if it's clear on film, like he don't see nothing that's open, then I don't know. Like, and he's smart enough that he's not going to turn the ball over, which is great. They gotta help. They gotta help him, bro. They gotta help him. So
Right. Right.
y'all got
Great. For
y'all got a
sure.
chance to play Northwestern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mo's calling
I
them
just
no Northwestern. I'm gonna adopt that right now. Y'all got a chance to get back on track, put up a nice 50 burger, passing the ball all over the place. The forward field was going crazy.
yeah.
Are y'all back? Like,
Yep.
what is the temperature looking like?
Yep. Listen, we ran the ball. We Jared Goff looked comfortable. 5 touchdowns, no picks, over 300 yards. Gibbs got off. Demo got off. Everybody touched the rock. We got some deep balls to J-Mo.
Shout out to my
Sun
best player,
Guy was
Sun
doing
Guy,
his
on my
thing. Three
fantasy team.
touchdowns. I mean, I'm not gonna say we're. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the only reason you're saying that shit. But listen, I feel good where we're at. I ain't gonna say we out the woods yet because we got some tough ass games coming up. We got
Ooh,
Baltimore on Monday night next week. Looking forward to that.
ooh.
That's gonna be yeah on the road on the road. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I think this is a big game for us. It's a good test. Um, we but listen, we run the ball well. We these D linemen got to stay in their lanes against Lamar, make Lamar throw the ball down the field. But yeah, when you got a run game that can travel, I feel good, man. I'm not worried about the Detroit Lions. We're gonna win 11 games. We're gonna get in the playoffs, and as long as we healthy, I feel good. Now, I do feel like the defense. So let me talk a little bit about the defense real quick. I love what this new D coordinator doing, but we play way too much man. Way too much man to man. And it just our corners are young. We got to play a little bit more zone, right? Let our 2 all-pro safeties let them eat a little bit, let them feast, right? I love Brian Branch, blitzing and then Joseph, he got him a pick last game, and they wreak havoc a little bit. But let them do some ball hawking. Let them sit back there and some passing downs and go hawk that thing, right? I do think I still got questions on the defense. Aiden got him a sack. He's still kind of getting back into the swing of things. But I feel good, man. I feel good. We got Baltimore. We put up a 50 burger. Um, this next game gonna be a dog fight. Last year they whooped our ass, or the year before that I can't remember when we played them on the road, but they got at us a little bit. But this one I feel good with, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I know give me your not. You such a Lions hater. Give me a true
Falsehoods.
assessment. Because you hate Jay Goff. You will talk shit about Jay Goff, but Jay Goff done been to multiple championship games, been to a Super Bowl. He's won more than he's lost. Like all the good stuff. But guess what? We'll sit up there and praise Lamar, and Lamar been to one AFC championship, no Super Bowls. But we calling out all his MVPs. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. I don't even want to hear about no Lamar stats. I
Josh
damn
Allen's your
sure don't want to hear
man.
about no Josh Allen stats at this point.
Huh?
They ain't been in no. I like Josh, but at this point, if we gonna dog my quarterback,
It
who's
it
been to two, who's
it, ta-
been to
it
two
it takes a
championship
lot to
games,
win a game.
talk to me
I'm
about
not
these
gonna
other
speak
dudes.
on the past because we've litigated that enough in the group chat. I'm not gonna talk about Jared Goff's past. Jared Goff had a really good weekend this weekend. The problem with Jared, he did. He had a really good weekend. He had a really good game.
Okay,
The problem that I see every time with Jared Goff is if it's not perfectly scripted and he's got to improvise, it's going left. Am I right or wrong?
I don't think it's going left. Does he have some? Does he
No, it's
have?
not. No,
I
it's not the
think
same.
he needs to. Okay,
Jalen,
it's
Jalen,
no different
Jalen,
from
Jalen
Jalen.
Feet is his
Things have to.
improvisation.
Come on, man. Come on,
Improvisation.
man.
Is that a word?
Is that a word? Put that. We might need to look that one up. We didn't. We own this word stuff.
We are.
Sloppily was good. I don't know if improvisation is one. We're gonna
But
look that one up though. We're gonna check that one. That's definitely going in the title.
but
Make sure you put that.
look. They there. The buzzers are always there. You hear you say Jalen Hurts, dog pull. Say Jalen Hurts 3 times, he coming out like Candyman, wherever it's at. He say Jalen Hurts in the mirror 3 times, and Frank Nitty is showing up wherever you at. Anyway, Jalen's improvisation is through his legs. Goff don't have that. If the play ain't scripted and it go right, if the O line don't block right, everybody run their routes the right way, and the defense we picked out the right play for this coverage, Goff could give you 6 picks like he threw in a game, right? So I want to see how that goes. You won the game, yeah. I don't know what the
That we won. Go
Texas
ahead.
looking like the Ravens with the way they be blowing games. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
the issue with the Lions is this: you got to catch Green Bay. I would bet. Yes, you do. You can't if you don't win the division,
No, we
you're not
don't.
going to the Super Bowl. Period.
No, we don't. No, we
Tell you
don't.
that right now. You're not winning 3 straight games with Jared Goff at quarterback. I'll put any
Okay.
dollar amount that you want on it.
Okay.
We can go game by game. I'll bet game by
Okay.
game. You're not winning the Super Bowl going 3 straight road games with Jared Goff at
Okay.
quarterback. You got to catch Green Bay. You got to win the division. You got plenty of time left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You do. You do. So this is the first
Really,
year where
you're
you
right.
don't have to win your division to get a home
You're
playoff
right.
game. It's going
Okay,
by
so
record.
if you finish,
First
okay,
year.
I'll modify
Mm-hmm.
that. It's not about the
So
division as much.
listen.
So you gotta get in the top 4 though. Got to get in the top 4. Right or wrong. Got to get in the top 4. Long as you do that, I'm cool.
We'll be in the top
I'm
4.
good. But if it
Yeah, we'll
goes
be in the
under
top 4
that,
for
it's
sure.
curtains. It's curtains.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. Jared Goff ain't that nice. He just simply ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can already bet money. Next week we're gonna be talking about the Eagles. They got the Rams. Okay. And then We obviously gonna do the pod
You
next
for
Monday after
sure.
the Monday Night
For
Football game.
sure.
The Lions
For
got the right.
sure.
Oh,
That might not be these guys in the
so
comment section.
yeah.
We're gonna set it up to where they can join in, pop in and out. Cause I'm gonna have to interview a couple people depending on how that game go. I mean, shit. Win or lose, y'all can come on and talk your stuff. Win
No,
or
look,
lose, we're gonna bring in some
shout,
Lions, truthers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let them come on and say what they need to say.
Shout out,
Oh my God,
shout out to Nitty. He just brought up a
man.
good point. He said Hurts literally get pushed in the end zone every 12. They ran the tush push 12%. The tush push was
What of
12%
it?
of their plays yesterday.
What of it? I don't. What you want to? Y'all want a cookie? Cause y'all can do some math. We
Listen,
don't.
it's
Long as
all
our
good.
passing game gets
It's all
straight,
good.
I wish we would. I
No.
wish one game, at least at the halftime, if we up like 20,
Yeah.
I wish at the halftime he'd come out the first play and tush push, just to piss y'all off some more. Cause y'all all mad. Cause can't nobody else do it. Can't no. Yes, Merc.
Man.
What they do?
Yeah, look at whoop-de-doo.
Oh
Whoop-de-doo.
man,
Just don't say it like Stephen A
he don't
did.
know.
He
Yeah, Stephen A.
earlier.
Be lost in the
He
sauce.
didn't get it. He didn't
So
understand the whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Yeah. But hold on real quick before we move on. Jalen has no
rushing
touchdowns, no
touchdown.
interceptions. He's averaging
Yeah, rushing
125
touchdown.
yards per game on the season. I just want to throw that out there.
2-0.
He got a yeah. I just want to let you know. We know you're criticizing. See,
We are.
there it is. Yes, there it
But
is.
I don't
It's
think it's
coming out
Jalen's
now. You're
fault though.
2-0.
I'm not looking at Jalen. And
125
Jalen's not looking down
yards,
the
no
field and it's
touchdowns thrown. No
trust me, if you notice, if there was wide open receivers just with their hand up and Jalen was missing them, the clips will be in the group message. If those clips existed, they would be on Twitter and they would be in the group message because Candyman gonna get them. Candyman's gonna find them. So shout out to my man
All right.
Ant, another Eagles fan in here. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
we in here too. I brought
All right.
backup with me too. You got your help.
Uh-huh.
You got
Just
your
stop.
help. I got mine in here too.
Stop complaining
I
and
got mine
stop
in
it.
here. I got my
Stop
man
complaining and
Merk in
stop
here.
it.
I got my man Ant in here. Bird game.
That's all good.
Go Birds,
Yeah.
dickhead.
Yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
to Merk.
whatever.
Shout out to Merk. The only
Let
real
me
Eagles, the
sip
only
on this
real
one
Eagle
time.
fan I know is Merk. Merk in season. Real talk.
So big time.
Got
Big
a
time.
Stanley Eagles cup.
It's
You
right
so
there. Everywhere you see
fraud.
me at, we here. So
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
QB injuries everywhere. We got a stat that came up about Andrew Luck and
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow, how similar it is. They just can't get this dude on O-line, and he's getting tattooed back there. I don't know how this gonna go. I don't. He's gonna miss 3 months of games. Like that's pretty much the season, right? Like and
It's over.
it's over with.
That's 12 games, man.
Yeah,
11 games. He done. They done, man. It's over with,
he
man.
didn't look
And
bad.
now,
And
you know,
if they play
Brown,
the
they can probably
Jaguars
win a
every week,
few,
they go undefeated because they
but
gonna give you the game.
to where no. Yeah. Right. Yeah, but man, come on, man. Like Joe Burrow, that's
He
I
should.
feel for Cincinnati. That coach gonna lose his job.
I can't stand when a
He gonna
coach
lose his
comes
job,
when a coach comes
unfortunately.
in and his
Because
specialty is
Burrow
one
can't stay
thing and that
healthy.
specialty is trash. Then what have we got you here for, bro? Your specialty is defense. Why is the defense so trash?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. Like it's man, I feel bad for them, man. They was in a Super Bowl a few years ago and they just can't get right, man. And I think it's time for a change in Cincinnati anyway. You got a cornerstone like him, somebody who's gonna make the offensive line a priority. You pay him two receivers, big money. Um you gotta it's time to make a change. Real quick though, not to just hang on Joe though. Justin Fields is in concussion
JJ
protocol.
McCarthy.
Jaden Daniels got a sprained
JJ
knee
McCarthy out
right
too.
now. What's your take on those two?
Um,
Yeah, Jay. Oh my
Fields is a
God.
roller
Yeah,
coaster. I think he's
yeah.
gonna end
Ankle.
up in the next year or two just being a solid backup for somebody. Jaden Daniels, it sucks because I think that he wasn't off to as high a start as they were last year. I think people got tape on them and seeing some of the stuff that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he gets back on his feet here soon. That pretty much is going
Mm-hmm.
to deplete the Washington season. And you know, if you told me before uh, Justin Jefferson was drafted, if you told me in 2025 Carson Wentz will be throwing footballs to Justin Jefferson, I'd have told you the Eagles have won 2 Super Bowls, and this is the greatest quarterback to wide receiver duo in history because that's how it had to go, right? Like we 5 years from that, and Carson Wentz is still starting quarterback, and he's throwing to Justin Jefferson. It must have went right? Like couldn't tell me that, but obviously we drafted Jalen Rager, and Carson Wentz became a
Right.
dud,
Right. Yeah.
and Minnesota just, I mean, this the NFL, man. Is you need a lot of luck, bro. You need a lot of luck. Like, and it's not if, it's when people gonna get hurt, and how many people gonna get hurt, who getting hurt,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's the only person you really cannot
Mm-hmm.
stand to
Right.
lose on the Bengals, and they just lost them, and that means your season's over with at week 2, and yeah, and it's literally any given Sunday, any.
At week 2.
So, and the one thing I want to say, you said they need to change up something.
Yeah.
What they need to change is the ownership in Cincinnati, because that cheap bastard ain't shit. Joe Burrow had turf toe, and that dude had to literally walk to the locker room. They didn't have a cart. Do you know how much money an NFL team makes? My high school got like 4 carts
Mm-hmm.
at our high school. And our high school ain't in the richest district in the world, at University City High School. Somebody get hurt, dog. It's like 4 carts that they can put you on. Literally, they driving them all day during the game. And the Cincinnati Bengals don't have a cart. And that's like, you pay this guy like $300 million, and he out here
For
with a
your star
broken
quarterback.
toe, and he's walking on the toe. What is going on, bro?
Mm.
Like that's the type of stuff that
Mhm.
proves that
Right. Right.
what's
Yeah.
his name? Roger Goodell. He works for them. There's no way in hell, and Adam Silver the same way. There's no way in hell in the David Stern NFL would y'all not have a cart. He'd have been calling, cussing the owner all out as soon as he seen that footage. What are you doing, brother?
Right.
It's madness, bro.
No, you're right. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, man. But yeah, I know I learned my lessons on injuries last year with our team and with Detroit. And man, you just want to be healthy. You want to be healthy and you want to be hot. You want to be healthy and hot at the right time when the end of the year comes. So I take
That,
that
that,
over
that's
over a
facts.
number one
That's
seed.
facts.
I learned my
If
lesson
you
for sure, for sure.
if
But
if you just won like 6
yeah,
straight to
yeah,
get into the playoffs, and you got key pieces back, and then you had to go on the road for like 3 straight playoff games, I I, I I would change. I would be a little scared. Like the Lions within that situation, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they rolling. This might
I'm
be a little
taking
bit
that.
different. Now, if you just kind of teetering, and then week 16, the starting tight end went out or starting left tackle,
Hmm.
but you the 2 seed, you in trouble. Or any seed, shoot, you in trouble, bro.
Right.
Every year.
You in trouble. We see it every year. We see it every year, man. It's about who's hot. We see it's about who's hot at the right time. So, yeah, man, we're gonna have to keep an eye on these injuries, for sure. So so obviously we got one game going on right now. Chargers is up on the Raiders 10-6. But for you, man, good or bad, what teams you looking at right now? You
Well,
like,
I'm gonna start with the
man,
bad,
they looking
and I'm gonna
pretty
play a little
good.
sound for y'all, real quick. This is Tua press conference, and I
Okay.
believe they asked him about getting Tyreek Hill the ball. Let's listen.
I think, well, having some talks with Reek and whatnot, that if I do, just don't think that I'm gonna throw it 80 yards. Like as you're running, just do your best to track it because you could potentially stop. That's what ended up happening on that play for Reek, and then with him and Waddle with those deeper outbreaking routes, just trying to help them get open while maneuvering, the corner. in the flat.
We've been on this since the football season started. Them boys ain't gonna survive in Miami. And who needs to go first is Chris Greer. What's his name? Is it Chris
Nah, it's
Greer?
rap.
Whatever his name is, he needs to go. He's the GM. The GM. Mike McDaniel's the head coach. Yeah, the
About the head
GM got to
coach.
go. He hasn't
Oh, the
put
GM.
the
GM.
proper
Yeah.
offensive lineup. They got rid of Jalen Ramsey, and every time I look at a Steelers game, Jalen Ramsey's making a play. Every time he's on the field, he's playing excellent right now. All pro level cornerback. And y'all gave him up and act like he was a problem. Now you got no cornerbacks. And the Dolphins just they about to hit another reset. I think there's another reset coming. I don't like nothing that's going on there. I don't like Tyreek Hill look like he's not as dynamic as fast as he was. Jalen Waddle still look good. I like Devon Achane, but the rest looks garbage. Bradley Chubb looks good too, but that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? You need 15, 17 guys that's playing high level to win consistently in the NFL. And we talked about it last week. The Patriots, shout out to Quell in the building. The Patriots aren't even trying to win, and they just beat y'all up. Come on, man. Time to go. Yeah.
Well, we called that. We called that one. We said, and they had the Dolphins favorite. I bet that game.
Yeah,
I said, oh, that's free money.
the
Yeah,
operations is
let me
falling
get that.
apart. And like they
That was
ain't
free
in no
money.
way, shape, or form are they ready to continue doing this. What you got from the weekend that you like or didn't like?
Man, what I didn't like, Kansas City, man. I think this is the year they don't make the playoffs. I think they too hurt. It's too much stuff going on. 15, he trying, but the O line, they can't run the ball unless they make a dynamic trade for a playmaker. This the year, man. They don't make the playoffs for sure, and they're gonna have to really, like you said, hit the reset button on some things. Not have to reset too crazy because you got Pat. But they're gonna have to make some changes for
That
sure.
just put it
Cause
in perspective, man.
yeah, I don't think
Just
they I
how
don't think they're making the
incredible what
playoffs.
Brady and Bill Belichick was able to do, man. Consistently going to Super Bowls, because we all see Patrick Mahomes' talent. He probably
Every year.
just quarterback skills and stuff, not taking into leadership and the nuts to get shit done in the clutch. Take away that. I'm just talking about skill, throwing the ball and making plays. He's probably the most talented quarterback I've seen. A lot of people say Marino, Elway, but he's the most kind of talented quarterback in the last 25 years or so. And like, the window might be shut
Yeah.
because Travis Swift don't grow on trees. They just don't. And they've been trying to find They've been trying to find a Tyreek replacement
Right.
since he left, and
Right.
they haven't. And they've been through a lot of guys. They had Hopkins. They've had a lot of guys come through the man, and they still have not been able to figure it out. And yeah, you're right. The window might be shut. It might be time to reboot over there too. Real talk. Because the funniest thing is that they were always an offensive team, and the defense is nasty now. That defense is nasty.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. It's like they always been offensive,
We
and now the
touched on
defense
this,
nasty, and
I'm gonna
offense
get a
can't
quote
do
real
shit.
quick. We touched on this last week. Myles Garrett commented after the game, "Shit's embarrassing," and the person that caught it, they retweeted it, quote tweeted it. I mean, you took the check. You took the check, bro. You knew what you was signing up for. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. You took the check, and what's going to happen is after they eat some of that money, Myles Garrett will be traded to a contender, and the Browns will eat some more money. And I guess that's the play, like an NBA player almost. Like, hey, let me sign this guaranteed deal, then I move to where I need to go. I get it, but I don't want to hear you complaining right now, because if it meant that much to you, bro, take the pay cut and go somewhere else.
No. You could have went somewhere else. It was on the in the words of Frank, it was on the flow.
Man,
it was on the flow.
Like,
it was
Philly,
on the flow. You could have.
Philly was prepared to give up a
You could have went
boatload of
wherever
stuff
you
for
wanted.
Micah, and obviously they was gonna sign him. If you would have let it be known you wanted to get out of there, how we was gonna be on the phone? Could you imagine our defensive line with Myles Garrett, Jalen Carter,
Right.
Zadarius Smith, Moro Odromo, and Jordan Davis? And when me and you could go play cornerback there, like I just got to make sure this thing, I just got to chase this dude for 4 seconds, baby. We just need 4 seconds real quick, and it's over with. I might want to hear that, bro.
Nah, man. Nah. What? Give me your surprise teams. Give me who you got your eye on right now.
I don't know what is going on in Arizona, but they got such an easy schedule. They got a tougher division,
Mm-hmm.
and we said last week it'd be a trap game, and they almost did it. They almost gave that up to the Panthers, but a couple more dubs, dog. They in the driver's seat. San Francisco hurt. Seattle looked pretty good. They all right, but they can beat Seattle. And the Rams, the
Yeah.
Rams is older. The problem with the Rams is they older. So you get a break here and there, and you can get the Rams. You just need a split. So Arizona, they looking pretty good. They got a lot of talent, man. They done stacked up a lot of talent.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, for me, it's I'm gonna shout out two teams.
Yeah.
Tampa, man, Baker's balling. Another player the Browns just
That's the
slept
crazy.
on. Drafted him, let him go. Now he's somewhere he balling, right? So, and then Indy, man, I see you tape. Um, uh, Indy, man, 2-0. Danny Dimes, he balling, man. He over there balling, man. I'm out here in the Indy area. They loving it right now. Anthony Richardson got the headset on. They like, yeah, bro, backup quarterback. Let Danny run this, man. And yeah, man, Indy can make some noise. I think again, when you got a good pieces around a player, he got a good running back in JT. He got good receivers. He got, they drafted that the guy from
I
Penn
like that.
State
I
as the
like
tight
that tight
end.
end for Penn
They
State.
looking good, man. They looking good. So
Mm-hmm.
ta yeah, Ty Warren, big dog over there. He a baller, man. So, but yeah, big shout out to Indy, big shout out to Tampa. They doing their thing. Um, so yeah, I think it's a good 2 weeks into the season. These 0-2 teams, they in trouble. Houston is in trouble. KC in trouble. Um, I think those are the big two as far as 0-2 starts where I'm like, yeah, it's some trouble in paradise. Frank, shout out to you, bruh. Both our coordinators 0-2 right now, so we're gonna be struggling for this money by the end of the year for our little bet. But I still got
Yeah,
Chicago. I still got Chicago that's gonna
listen,
have a better record over the
that
Jets.
Ben Johnson,
All
man,
right.
Ben Johnson gonna lose his mind over there. That boy Caleb gonna drive him crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
he gonna be benched. He got maybe 1, 2 more games, but he'd be like, man, come sit over here. Come sit over here. All right. So before we get out of here, we do our top
yes.
five. Has your top five changed any?
Let's see.
Okay.
Let me pull it up
Who's
real
out?
quick.
Who's in? Okay.
All right,
This is gonna be interesting.
I got 2 OLIs. Oh,
Okay. And for the for
outside
for
looking
for the
in.
for the for the audience,
Outside looking
OLI.
in.
Can you
Yeah,
explain that? Just for
outside
the
looking
audience,
in.
please.
My first
All right,
outside
there we
looking
go.
in
All right.
is hold on, shit. I just had it. What the fuck did it? Let's go. My first outside looking in, Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
It's right now. It's
Oh
right
my
now.
Frank.
It's right now.
Frank,
Jalen Hurts.
you
Right
heard
now.
that?
My second
I got you.
is
All right.
Daniel Jones.
All right. All right.
And my man Ant said it. He gonna show who he is by week 6. Right now they scoring on every drive. Every offensive drive they have, they score. Gotta have something to do with the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Baker
Yep.
Mayfield.
Yep.
Pushing the ball downfield. Just playing really
Man,
good
that's what's
football.
up.
And after that, I just pushed everybody up from there. Pretty much Baker took Jalen's spot. Jordan's at the 4, Lamar at the 3. Justin keeping his
Mm-hmm.
2 right now just because he's playing, but and they not playing too bad right now. I got one eye on the game, one eye on the pod, and then we got Josh at number 1. Josh, I feel like they let up a little bit, just because he took a shot. He took a shot, man. And I was in Destin. We were at a Buffalo Bills bar, and they were playing a horn and Buffalo music. Like, it was one of the best experiences I've been in my life. They was live as hell. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
yeah. The Bills fan
For
will
sure.
get it in for
Yeah,
sure.
ain't nothing like a Bills fan.
What you
I'm gonna
got?
tell you that right now. They crazy. Yep. No, who's your? I'm sorry, Josh, Herbert,
Jordan Love.
Lamar.
Jordan
Who's
Love.
your
I'm sorry,
fourth?
Jordan Love. Yep, Jordan Love. And then Baker Mayfield.
Love. Okay.
Yep.
Love.
Jalen
Love.
and
And
Danny
then and then
Dimes on the
and then
outside
Baker.
looking in.
Baker. Okay. All right. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Jalen and Danny Dine. All right. So for me, I start from the top down. We're gonna go Josh. We're gonna go Lamar 1 and 2, bar none. I got Herbert 3.
Mm-hmm.
I got Baker at 4. He balling right now, man. Not only is he balling, he's leading the team. He's leading the team. And then for my fifth
Over
man,
Jordan Love.
I'm gonna go Daniel Jones, man. Daniel
Ooh.
Jones is balling over Jordan Love. I think, and the only reason here's why. Green Bay got a hell of a defense. That defense is wreaking havoc. I'm talking just QB play, who's getting it done, who like Danny winning some games. He done won these first 2 games, like running the ball, throwing the ball, making good decisions. Yeah, I got him over. I got him over J Love, and then I got J Love outside looking in, and I got J Goff. J Goff, baby. J
So is it
Goff,
just for
baby.
week 2, or is it for the?
Five
Is it just for
TDs,
week 2, or is it
three
for
hundred,
week 1 and 2?
30. He didn't he didn't throw no picks the week 1.
Hold on,
He
wait a
was
minute.
31-38 week 1.
Hold on.
He didn't throw no
I'm about to.
picks. He had a touchdown. Look it up. Look it up, big dog. Look it up.
I
Yeah,
cannot
J
wait. I'm so
Goff.
glad that we're gonna be able to
Come
do
on,
this
man.
live. We might. No, he did have a pick game 1. You're a liar. You're a liar. He had 225 yards,
Oh,
5.8 yards
okay. He had a
per.
pick.
He took
He had
4
one pick.
sacks.
A pick. A touchdown pick. He did
You
have a
still
pick.
got
He
him
threw it.
there?
Yeah, he threw it back. But guess what?
Oh my god.
559, six TDs, 1 interception, 125 rating. Jay Goff over Jay Hurts. I tell you that. 125 yards a game, no touchdowns, no
Hey,
interceptions.
hey,
You think I'm about
hey!
to rank him higher than my
When
dog?
you get
You
a chance to play
crazy.
Northwestern, I
Get
can't
out
wait
of
till we get a
here.
chance to play Northwestern. I can't wait till we get a chance to play Northwestern.
Yeah. You gonna get your shot. We're
Quay,
gonna see what
I'm
we're
feeling
gonna
you,
see if you're
Quay.
gonna have more than
Drake
100 more
May, he
yards.
had a better week this week. The offensive line had a better week. He got just for the whole season, baby. For me, for some people, you could just
Yeah,
do
no, it's
whatever
whole
week
season.
1 and you
No, it's
good. You
whole
got the
season.
garbage
It's
time
whole season.
touchdown to Mr.
We
Tesla.
talking about we talking about
I call him Tesla. Watch what I do on the way. I'm gonna say it
wow.
now. I don't even
Wow.
care. I'm picking dog up on the waiver wire tomorrow just to piss them off because
But you
I'm an agent of chaos.
you
Yeah,
gonna but hold on.
Jesus.
Time out real quick. You telling me Jay Hurts on your outside
What
looking in and he
play?
got
You
125
play to
yards
win the games.
per
You
game right now?
play to win the games.
Yeah.
You play
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
win the games.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
Yeah. All right. He
any
tripping.
notes before we get out of here?
He tripping, man.
Then we covered everything. The one thing I did want to mention, Dennis Schroeder will make the Basketball Hall of Fame. This podcast is this podcast is you know, it's very heavily, you know, it's gonna be leaning basketball. You know what I'm saying? We love football, we love NFL, but I don't know about you, but you know, basketball will always be my number one forever. Um, and he just won Eurobasket this
Oh, for
year.
sure. For
Somebody
sure.
tweeted that he's won more gold medals for Germany than Dirk has, and make no doubt about it, he's been the best player on that Germany squad. And big shout out to him.
Wow.
It is the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not just NBA. It's plenty of people with lesser resumes than him,
Most definitely.
international wise, is in the Hall of Fame. And Dennis Schroeder deserves his credit for
Yeah.
doing what he's doing, man. And big shout out to him for winning the Euro League. That is a high level tournament, high level tournament. Like, college teams couldn't go in that tournament and win. Them grown men, professional basketball players
Yeah.
in that tournament. If you don't believe me, Luka went out in like the first round, and he was demolishing stuff and get you up out of here quickly. So, and
Right.
we got some beef. One thing we got to put this in your file cabinet for next year: the Alperen Şengün Giannis matchup. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. Yeah, cause they was talking nasty.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Şengün told his teammate,
Yeah.
you know,
I saw
if
that.
you hold him under 20, I'll buy you a Rolex. Yeah. He held him to like 12. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Mm.
big
Mm.
got it circled. Milwaukee, Houston. As soon as I see that, I'm locked in on that.
Houston. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
man,
We might need to take a trip to go see that one.
some
That might see,
remotes.
that's the other thing we're gonna have to do, man. We're gonna have to make some stuff
Some
shake
remotes.
in this sports world, man. Yeah. Yeah, but no, big shout out to Dennis, man. Love basketball.
Yeah.
I think what we love though is not just basketball. We love hooping, man. That's the biggest thing. We love hooping. Like, I think people
Yeah.
just the love of just hooping, and Dennis is a hooper, right? KD a hooper, Luca a hooper. Like, it's cool to like the names, and you talked about Euro basketball. I think what we love about like those different type of leagues and stuff, they hoop. Ain't
Superstar
no
calls.
hunting fouls and doing all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, superstar calls. No, we love hooping. Them dudes is out there playing basketball, man. Ain't no we love each other and no, I'm coming for your neck. We could talk like
Yeah.
afterwards, like you said, hey, I'll buy you a Rolex, whole dude under 12, right? I can hand check a little bit. I can give you that little forearm in your back a little bit. I ain't got to worry about a foul call and dudes playing through it. We love hooping, man. So yeah, for sure, man. Basketball is forever my first love. Always gonna show love to football though. My son plays. Love the game. It's it's a true team sport just because you got three different phases of the game: special teams, defense, offense. Um, but ain't nothing like basketball, man, because it's mano a mano. You can get real
And you got to
intimate
play both sides of the
some
court.
with them dudes on the court and be right up on them,
Yeah.
talk smack,
Yeah.
and you got to
Yeah.
play both sides, and it's up and down. It's up and down. You know what I mean? So I'm always gonna be a little bit biased to basketball over football. But
And
yeah,
last
man, big
thing,
shout out to
and we getting
Dennis,
out of
man.
here on this.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Adam Silver, Eurobasket had an out cold championship presentation laid out. Incredible. Like, that looks pristine. It looks like somebody just became
Facts.
world champions. The NBA presentation got to get better, bro. It's got to get better. Like, you can't have Eurobasket look that sweet and the NBA finals look like, at the high school gym. Like, they just put up a podium and just everybody stand on the podium and get the trophy and we out of here. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better over here. And that just goes.
Yeah,
I'm getting more
absolutely.
to a
Gotta
rant
celebrate
of
it better,
Adam
man, for
Silver
sure.
need to go closer and closer. I'm about to start a campaign for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we getting there. We getting there, man. I think this might be the year you're gonna be. I think by the end of the
Depending on
year
how this Clippers
we'll probably be doing
investigation
a
go,
pod on Fire
I think we
Adam
might be there
Silver.
sooner than later. For real talk. But yeah, we'll be coming right back at y'all, man.
For sure.
Probably
For sure.
Thursday.
For sure.
Preview the week. check out the Thursday night game. I don't even know who playing Thursday, but we're going to be here. And just keep showing love, man. Keep sharing the pod. Like, subscribe, everything. Matter of fact, it's Miami Buffalo, so I'm definitely hopping on after that. Like, subscribe, all that good noise, man. Holla at me.
Definitely.
Peace.
Can't beat.